This video explains how to back up your files using a simple drag and drop method, which you can use an external thumb drive or an external hard drive, um, and uh, and quite simply click and drag some files to store them in preparation for the summer reimage, making sure that you have all of the files that you need for next year. So here's how we do it. First thing we're going to do is go to Go and click on Home. And when you do that, it's going to bring up a folder that looks like this, that's going to have probably all of the folders that you would need to retain for next year. I have inserted my USB storage device. In this case, I'm using an external hard drive. You can see it right here. And I'm going to open that. And I have named this drive Storage. And to save my files, I am going to put the window I opened from the Go menu. I'm going to put that up here, and my USB hard drive I'm going to put down here. And all I have to do is click the file, drag it, and release. Click, drag, release. Click, drag, release. Movies. Music. And finally, pictures. Now I have stored my desktop, documents, movies, downloads. As you can see, they're still copying pictures and movies from my hard drive that's resident on my MacBook that will be completely wiped clean over the summer reimage. I have stored those files onto my removable USB hard drive, USB external hard drive, which I can then take home over the summer and keep safely. So that next year, and we are all back to school, and now it's time for you to get those files that you stored on your external storage drive back onto your classroom MacBook, your freshly reimaged classroom MacBook, and this is what it's going to look like. And I plugged my storage drive in, and I'm going to double click it, and there it is, just like we left it in the in the spring. It is that same exact way. I've got my desktop, my documents, movies, downloads, pictures, and music. And I want to get those back off of my USB external storage drive, and I want to get them onto the hard drive that lives on my MacBook, or you do. I want to get them onto your MacBook. And so here's what you're going to do. Again, we're going to go back to Home. Oh, and that opened that folder there. So I'll just move this up here, and I'm just going to double click this, and there. Now I have my teacher drive. This is my folder that is, or my hard drive that is on my MacBook, in my MacBook, and this is the one that is my external USB. This is the storage drive that I saved my files to last spring. So I need to get these files back over to here, to the hard drive in my MacBook. So one of the most common mistakes is that people are just going to click this desktop folder and they're going to drag it back here to desktops. That would be bad. The reason that's bad is because what that actually would do is put this desktop folder in your desktop, as opposed to moving the things from your old desktop to your new desktop. So we do not want to simply click and drag these folders back into these folders over here. What we instead want to do is double click on each folder and open it. We want to select everything in there, and then we want to drag that stuff, the actual items, over to the desktop folder. And so we're going to repeat that process with all of the documents. That is about all you will need to do. We have now I have now shown you how to copy all of your folders from your external hard drive back